I don't like it. Well, guys, there you go. I hope you did enjoy this video. Don't forget to drop a like and smash. So, Mercedes have released the W12 that could propel Lewis Hamilton to his 8th world title, a record 8th world title, or potentially Valtteri Bottas to his first. Now, without any more, let's just jump straight into it. Now, when the pictures were first released, because they were released a little bit earlier to the live stream, I straight away, I just did not like it. Mercedes were teasing this kind of crazy AMG sticker bomb, and I thought potentially they could be joking, potentially they could be having us on, because that's what they did last year with like this blue camo livery, I remember, and then we never really got to see it, so I thought maybe they're just joking around. But yeah, when the official pictures first came out, it just did not click with me, and I waited actually for the live stream because I wanted to see it in real life, because studio shots don't look anything like what they do in real life under real lighting and even outside. And even then, obviously we saw the car in studio lighting in the Mercedes factory, and even a few really quick shots of it being shaken down in a filming session at Silverstone, and even then I'm just not a big fan of it. So yeah, let's get into it and let's talk about my critiques of the car. Now, looking at it, there's no, for me, the first 2/3 of the car from the front I think look amazing. I love the combination actually of black turquoise. I love the little turquoise rim on the wheels as well. I feel like that is a really nice, and I feel like that really works as well. And to be honest, even the Ineos logos actually kind of blend in really nicely. At first, I remember when the partnership was announced with Ineos, I was extremely skeptical of how Mercedes was going to implement the red and the turquoise with the silver as it was at the time, and then the black now. But when the black arrow came out in 2020, I absolutely loved it. And some of you guys might have noticed, I have the 2020 Mercedes in that black livery with Lewis Hamilton driving as my channel banner, of course. Maybe some of you guys have noticed, maybe some guys haven't. And not only because I am a Lewis Hamilton fan, not only because I really like what the message of that car was, but also because I just thought it was a great livery. It looked really good on track. And so I was happy that they were going to keep the black livery. But yeah, again, the first 2/3 of the car I like. I feel like it works really well. The AMG branding, even if you can see just below the halo on this picture, is very, very heavy. So clearly there's a bit of marketing going on over there. And we did see a few AMG products in the live stream as well that Mercedes are definitely pushing. So that is the main reason for, and we're going to get to it now in terms of the next picture, what I call the AMG sticker bomb on the back of the engine cover. Now, let me say straight away that I actually don't mind that the car kind of transitions from black to silver. Again, Mercedes are a silver arrow team. That's part of their heritage, which is something they really did push in their live stream. And Toto Wolff himself said that the silver arrow and silver as a color is part of Mercedes's not just racing heritage, but heritage as a brand in general. So I don't mind that they have that black to silver transition, but then the AMG sticker bomb and the way they've done it, the fact that it's a little bit lighter, then it goes a little bit darker, the gradient kind of, it's a bit of a mess in my opinion. It just, not only the transition, but the way it works with the AMG. I feel like if it didn't have the AMG logos, I think it could have looked a lot better. But again, clearly there's a lot of branding going on, a lot of push from Mercedes to push the AMG performance brand, which is part of their road cars. So there's obviously, so that's why it's on there. But it's not just that, because if we then go to another picture which shows the number, it's not, this is my problem with the back of the car. It's just everything looks way over the top. It just clashes. I don't really see the point of it. It doesn't work really well in my opinion, because the number on top of all of that AMG sticker bomb, I'm not really a big fan of. I don't know whose decision it was to just have the outline of the number 4. It's also a different kind of font, I think, which I don't mind, to be honest, but I don't know whose idea it was to only have the outside outline of the font of the number. I don't think that works that well either. And to be honest, what really worries me is that, especially since the Halo was introduced, it's getting more and more difficult to distinguish different drivers, especially for example in the Red Bull, because all of their helmets are very similar. And what I really like that Mercedes originally did back in 2018 is that they had the color of the driver's numbers different on each car. Lewis Hamilton had his 44 in red, and Valtteri Bottas had his 77 in blue, and that was very easy just immediately to distinguish which car was which. And they removed that for 2019, which I thought was, I don't know why they removed W12, I really liked that. I thought it just made the car look good and kind of almost a little bit personalized as well between Lewis and Valtteri. And now with this outline format of having the number here, I think it's going to be even more difficult to distinguish between the drivers, because as numbers, especially with only the outline, I think 77 and 44, they kind of have a lot of similarity as numbers. So I think that's going to make it even harder. But again, I'm not a fan of the back of the car. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I've already spent too much on it. But yeah, the back of the car for me, I'm just not a fan. Too much going on in my opinion. The gradient of the black to silver, which I actually don't mind, but with everything else as well, the gradient of the AMG, the amount of AMG branding on there, and then the number and the fact that it's only the outline, it's just too much. I just don't like it for some reason. It's not clicking. Maybe it will change once I see it properly on track in testing and in Grand Prix, but at the moment, I am just not a big fan. But I must say, again, except for the engine cover, the rest of the car, if we look at a shot from it of head on, I'm a really big fan. Again, I feel like they've evolved the livery really nicely from last year, and the color integration of the turquoise and the black, and then just the little hints of red from Ineos, I really like the way it works. I think it looks really good. Another AMG sticker on the front wing, of course, but again, just that number, even from the nose or from the head-on angle, that 44, the outline, I'm just not really a big fan of that. I wish it was just a solid number. So yeah, I think overall I'm a little bit disappointed. I definitely preferred the stars on the engine cover. I definitely preferred at the moment the livery from last year, but I'm going to reserve maybe 100% of my judgment until I see it properly on track in different lighting. Maybe it looks really good at night. Maybe it looks really good in the rain. I love the way the Mercedes last year looked in the rain. Those pictures just looked absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, but at the moment, in terms of my first impressions, I am not a big fan. I'm sorry, Mercedes. I love you as a team. Obviously, I'm a big Lewis Hamilton fan and I love everything that you stand for. But yeah, in terms of the W12, I think it's probably the worst livery at the moment that I've seen in 2021. So yeah, sorry about that. Now, something else that is new on the car that you might have noticed is a sticker on the halo that says Accelerate 25. Now, if you're wondering what that is part of a brand new 5-year plan that Mercedes have launched as part of their diversity and inclusion program. Now, that's obviously something that Lewis Hamilton has been a big part of, and he talked about it in the launch of the car as well. So yeah, and there's obviously a lot of talks during the contract negotiations of Lewis Hamilton, and that is one of the very big things that he wanted to focus on, not just the on-track success of the team, not just the on-track success and his legacy, but in terms of the legacy that he can leave for other people as well. So yeah, obviously check that out. I'll actually have that link below if you want to kind of read more about it. It is definitely very fascinating, and to be honest, in the very near future, I might even make a video going in a bit more depth in terms of what Accelerate 25 really means, in terms of what their plan is over the next 5 years and what their goals are at the end. So yeah, another kind of new little thing to it as well. But anyway, there you go, guys. I'm going to wrap up my livery reaction. I really was a little bit disappointed because I usually, to be honest, since 2018 especially, I've loved all of the Mercedes liveries and even all the little changes that they've implemented. But I think sadly this year they've just gone a little bit of a step down. So yeah, anyway, let me know all of your thoughts. What do you think of this livery? Because I did see a lot of positive comments about it. A lot of people love it. For me, again, it's too busy at the back, but I do like the kind of the first 2/3 of the car, and there was a lot of people that absolutely loved it. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comments box below about Mercedes, about their brand new livery, and I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, then don't forget to drop a like and smash that subscribe button as well. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.